All right, y'all. Double tap the screen, shut the live out. Let me get the phone number up there. 1, 2. Let me get the phone number up there. Hold on, chat. All right, man. Y'all double tap the screen, shut the live out, man. Welcome to the greatest damn show on YouTube, man. We got Comey on the agenda tonight. We got Department of Justice firing Comey, man. They got her and her dad.
Welcome to the greatest damn show on YouTube.
They got her and her damn dad up out of there, man. Let me see. Let's get to it. Hold on. Can y'all hear me? Press 1 if y'all can hear me. Press 1 if y'all can hear me. Let's get it together. Double tap the screen, shut a live out, man. Double tap the screen, shut a live out. We finna get into it, man. We finna get into it. Hold on, let me make sure everything is everything. Media assets. Let me make sure everything is everything. Okay. All right, y'all. We finna get into it, man. They said the USA prosecutor was fired in the Diddy and Epstein fallout, man. Trump says that the Epstein hoax is all on the Democrats. I need y'all to call in. Is this on the Democrats' hands? Is is Comey now the new scapegoat? Or instead of Pam Bondi being on her way out, is Comey on her way out? Is Bongino gonna stay or is he gonna go? Do we have this task force coming, man? Double tap the screen, shut a live out, man. We in intro mode. Where that baby go there? What it do, OG Yosemite?
I told my niggas to mark my word, I guarantee that I'm next. I got the arms of a bodybuilder from the way that I flex. Might just hit the strip just to go blow me a check. They know what the fuck I'm on. They say they ain't got some of the best gas. They call it Southern Georgia.
What?
No chain and ice on ice like Adam Sandler. I'm water boy. I know I'm all in the head. That bitch laying in my bed.
La, what it do, La?
I'm a master with the head. Don't let these social fool you. These niggas broke. I know that they ain't bought it. Ain't got no car but talking shit. Okay, then little walkie talkie. I told that bitch to come home. I ain't got time for no bitch that's healing. Talk to blood, she called me daddy. And I'm screaming, I know D. I'ma make sure that she come. I'ma fuck her good with my tongue. I know the night is still young. So baby, let's get it in. I know that how she like it tonight. She spicy, she added a friend. They ain't identical, but they fuck alike. So in the bed, I call them twin. I call them twin. Bed, I call them twin. Bitches, shoot a shoot. 1 + 1 = 2. What you tryna do? Go back for back, check a swoop for swoop. Either way it go, I'm on. Either way it go, I'm gone. Brody them just got like 100 on me, they tryna get them gone. What you call it, that wet? What's the name? And he put it in his song. Brody them got the purest product, it's pink, you know this shit is strong. No Diddy. I'm the type of nigga that turn my bitch up in each city. Brody cut out, we celebrate when we hit the gritty. I feel like a baby, I'm tryna get that milk about them titties.
There's no question who young in the latest.
If you want your bitch, then when she talking, hear her. If I want the bitch, I'm going Pittsburgh. Still her. I keep some on the side. I don't have trust in just the main bitch. Suck me up while I'm driving like damn, I'll die by this lane switch. Shit, different type of free, so we ain't never got a tussle. Throw it back like Miss London. The sum of your life be hustle. Yeah, shoot me up on.
Double tap the screen, shut a live out, man. We finna get straight into it, man. I want to know how y'all feeling about this Epstein fallout. Trump's calling it a hoax. He's saying it's all on the Democrats. We got the Comey lady, the prosecutor, the same one y'all was asking me on the short. Y'all was like, plug, what's up with the KIDS? What happened to the KIDS? What happened to the fruit platters and the tables? And what happened? I said, ask Miss Comey. I said it. I said, ask Miss Comey, why didn't those charges come out? Now we got the DOJ letting her go. Now we got the DOJ letting her go. We got Pam Bondi like, hey, get them hot ass coals out my hands, and we gonna put them on Miss Comey hands. So I got a few questions for y'all tonight, chat. What's up with Bongino? Is Bongino still gonna leave, and is Cash Patel ass gonna follow him? Because it looked like Pam Bondi's not going no fucking where. It looked like excuse me, I wasn't supposed to be cussing this early. It looked like Pam Bondi's not going nowhere, and it looks like they passing the buck to Miss Comey. Is they blaming Miss Comey for Maxwell? They blaming Miss Comey for Diddy, and they blaming Miss Comey for Epstein. They saying that Trump got her dad up out of here not too long ago, a few years ago, and now she on the way out. You know what I'm saying? Trump saying that it's a hoax. It's the Democrats. I want to know how y'all feel about it. Are y'all what if Bongino, if Bundy stays and Bongino don't leave, how are y'all feeling as Americans? If Bundy stays and Cash Patel don't leave, how are y'all feeling as Americans? Is this enough for y'all? Is getting Miss Comey the fuck up out of here? Is it passing the buck, or is it what's best for America? I'm asking y'all. Let me open up the phone lines. Let me open up the phone lines. Because this shit right here, I'm confused, chat. I'm confused on how is it a hoax. What do you mean it's a hoax? How is it a hoax when this is what everybody was confirmed on? How is it a hoax when this is what we've been hearing about since 2019? How is it a hoax when we got metadata not adding up to the video surveillance? How is it a hoax when we had a client list on the desk and it's not on the desk no more? How is it a hoax? You saying they are guilty at this point. It's a freak show. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm looking around the YouTube streets and they saying that Bongino was at work with newfound enthusiasm. Like he had, a little battery up his back because they got the special task force on this Epstein shit. Which is cool, but Pam Bondi's still here. So is it cool that we got the special task force and everything's the ball's rolling, or do Pam Bondi still got to get up out of here like you said before? Because I want to know. I want to know. Now I see somebody leaving. I see the prosecutor, Miss Comey, getting fired. Maxwell, Epstein, Diddy. But what about Miss Bondi? Trump said lay off of her. Trump said she doing a good job. Trump said everybody on MAGA that's supposed to be brothers and gals and is tripping. Yeah, he came to work. So I want to know, is him and Bun, are they just working together now? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, all things can be mended. But for me as an American, I'm sitting here like this. Who finna leave? I just heard you get up, cause a whole commotion with the country saying that if she stay, you gone. Cash Patel act like he want to say it too, like, hey, look, and if he leave, I'm leaving too. Why ain't nobody left? Why is now Miss Comey? It's like they passing the buck down. It goes from the DOJ to the FBI, and now it's down to the U.S. prosecutor. You know what I'm saying? She's getting kicked the fuck out. Which I'm not saying to save her job. It is what it is with me. That's why I put it in the poll. Is she part of the deep state? I need y'all to get the likes up, man. That's disrespectful on the likes. Can we get the likes up? Double tapping the screen is how you support the channel. I do have memberships active. I do have super chats active. Super chats do get priority. All the new members, I have 300, almost 300 past lives that you get access to when you become a member. I just dropped the interview today with Dren. Dren is a former swing mob artist. He's ready to tell his story. He was going to get into the Diddy stuff, but he didn't get all the way into it. He told us about a lot of hot topics today. So I'm telling y'all, the members only lives will be jumping. The members only content will be exclusive. Straight up. You said Bongino decided to stay because he knows he can try to make a difference versus him leaving and someone much worse taking the reins and not doing or covering it up more. So that's why he came back. Okay, well, we need a statement from him. I'm not his boss. I can't tell him what to do. But as an American, I need a statement from somebody. I need Bongino, Patel, Trump, Caroline, Tulsi. I need all of them to come out together and be like, look, we're MAGA, we're standing together. Dan said he was going to leave, but Dan has since changed his mind. Cash, there was rumors about it, but look, we're on the same page here. Something. Otherwise, I'm sitting here looking around like, ain't nobody standing on business. Nobody's standing on business. Oh, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna pack up and go. Looked like they said bye and didn't nobody leave. Looked like they said, man, fuck what everybody else talking about. This the Bundy show. You said you voted for Kamala. I didn't. You said Trump's on that list. I don't know if he's on the list or not. You say he's not on the list. It would have come out before the election. I don't know if he's on the list or not. I don't know who's on the list or not. But I need y'all to go to the poll. Answer the poll. Is Comey working with the deep state? And double tap the screen and shut a live out, man. I got some clips right here, man. We finna get into it right here. I'm finna play a clip and we're gonna break it down.
What started out as a slight divide among President Trump's support.
All right, we got a caller.
Call from
Morrow.
to accept.
What's up, caller? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, this is Morrow. I'm in Texas.
What's up, Mauro from Texas? How you feeling about today's topics?
Hey, man, I just got here. I mean, I guess this, I just want to make something clear. There's a bunch of fake MAGAs out there. They're doubting Trump. If you doubt Trump now, that means that maybe something wrong with you, because you haven't been paying a lot of attention to all the dramas, and this is some fake drama. Trump has, fulfilled a bunch of promises, even more than any Republican in the past have dreamed about. And Pam Bundy is probably like the best AG we've ever had, at least in my lifetime. She's the best one. I mean, name one that has been better than her. She's taking the fight, to the Democrats and all the corrupt judges. She's winning cases, in the Supreme Court. Like, we got so many wins, and they're just focusing on one single thing and then adding drama to it. They're just like, man, come on. Like, they're just either fake MAGAs who don't really understand what Trump is about, or something's wrong with them. They're just like getting too manipulated easily by the Democrats and those who just want a virtual signal, like that they care about this or that.
Okay, so you riding with Pam Bundy. You saying everybody that's going against Trump is fake MAGA. They're saying where's the Epstein list, and they're saying every AG is better than Pam Bundy. They're challenging you, saying every AG is better than Pam Bundy.
I mean, sorry if you're one. I mean, if Trump is only delivering on 99% of all the things that he promised, there's some things that are just not worth making more efforts about it. You can either move on and get to other things. It's not like that's the only thing on the list. Just give the man a break. Whatever. I mean, if you don't like the results, okay, you can dispute about it. But what are they doing? They're just trying to cause more drama for no reason, and weaken our side. It doesn't make any sense. Like, if you're a conservative, being a conservative means that you until you know the facts, the evidence, you just, keep quiet for a little bit, and see what's going on, before you open your mouth and make a fool of yourself. And that's what they're doing, just making a fool out of themselves.
Okay. They're saying scam Bundy. They said gelling those pervs is top of the list. That sex rings and etc. They're saying that you're kind of saying that the kids don't matter when you saying let's move on from this with nothing else. Basically,
well, I mean,
we're hold on. Hold on, caller. Hold on.
All right.
Basically,
okay.
we're in the same. Hold on, caller. I'm trying to get it out. What I mean. Let me get it out first, and you can respond. we are in the same position when it comes to the Epstein files that we were, if not in a worse position than we were before January. Before it was kind of like we just knew some shit happened. Now it's even more fear, doubt, and uncertainty around the Epstein situation than it was prior to January.
Okay. All right. So what's the point?
We got the
What
point
are you
is
gonna
that there
do?
was thousands of
That's
hours.
part.
There was thousands of hours, and
That's
hold on. You asked me what the point was, so can I tell you what the point is? You said, "What's the point?" The point is that there was thousands of hours, tens of thousands of hours, thousands of images of children being abused. That's the point. Is kids were being
okay.
abused. Kids were being abused probably on U.S. soil. And it's looking like a government
Yeah.
cover up of kids being abused on U.S. soil. That's the point.
Yes, and how many child trafficking rings haven't Trump already chased up and captured? Like, I mean, have you missed it on the news? It's been a bunch of them. I mean, this wasn't the only child crap in the history of the United States, bro. Like, I mean, he's doing more than the past administration did, more than Obama did, more than Bush did, bro. Like, I mean, and you're complaining. I mean, and you claim, I'm not saying you because you're probably repeating what the same other virtue signaling, because, you know, what virtue signaling is like, oh, I care more about this than you, so, you know, I'm better, I'm definitely better or something, bro. Like, just, like, think
No.
about it for a
I'm gonna
minute,
tell
you
you
know,
like
maybe
this.
give it
This
a
is
couple
my
days.
problem with it. Okay, I
Give it
gave
a
you the
couple
floor for a
days.
while. This is my
Give it a
problem
couple
with it.
days, maybe a couple
Hey,
weeks, and
excuse
then
me.
come back to
Listen,
me.
listen.
And
This is what I'm saying here. This is what I'm saying. I don't have a problem. I understand there are bigger fish to fry. We got World War III on the brink. My problem is that
Yes.
hold on. My problem is that not only did the president, but his entire cabinet got confirmed. A lot of them barely got confirmed, and the deciding factor was a lot of it was probably the Epstein shit. And now we're not here. So I don't know what they can do to clean it up. I said all they got to do is apologize. Just come out and be like, hey, look, we thought it was more. It wasn't there. Bongino said he was going to leave, but we're all on the same page now. We need some clarity. All of this infighting and looking at it, and now we're further away from the truth than we were 6 months ago. It's
Okay.
kind of crazy. That's my problem. I feel like they
So,
stuck their foot in their mouth.
I understand your point. I mean, I guess you need some confirmation. I don't. I don't need some confirmation. I mean, I trust Trump. I mean, and you know, like since 2015 or 2014, it's. I mean, he's been pretty. I mean, it's been a safe bet to always trump him, because I mean, every case after case, every drama, every media drama, and now like a YouTube and ex-influencer drama, really. Just like wait a couple of weeks and then come back to me. You know, like, I mean, what you gonna do? I mean, it's just one out of many cases. You cannot win all of them. You cannot get the results you want. I mean, it's called politics. It's called the art of the deal.
Correct.
You're
And
not
and
gonna
I'm
get
and I don't
everything.
and I don't want to hear
part of
JD
the
Vance
control.
run on this shit. Like, I want the Epstein shit to be nipped in the bud. Like, if there's nothing there, put all the shit out of there. We're tired of people getting confirmed on it. We tired of people running on it. 2028 comes. I'm not trying to hear JD Vance talk about no fucking Epstein files. I'm just gonna be real here. Like, let's get this shit out. If Trump doesn't put everything out by 2028, JD Vance will suffer because of it.
Well, I mean, if you're putting an ultimatum, I mean, what else do you? I mean, are you MAGA, or are you gonna support MAGA, or you're not?
I'm
I mean, 'cause
independent.
if you're
I'm
gonna support
independent. Listen,
MAGA,
I call out
what are you
when
supporting
MAGA
then?
does good. Listen, when MAGA does good, I give them the pass on the back. When MAGA does bad, I call them out. When the left does good, I pat them on the back. When the left does bullshit, I call them out.
When
I'm
does
an
the
American.
left
I don't know what you want me
do
to say.
good? When does the left do good?
When does the left do good?
Yeah.
You know, hey man, they say they
Come
you
on.
know,
Dude,
it
you
is
got
what
a
it
once
is.
in a lifetime president that now has everybody that is vetted. Like everyone in his
I can go through the
administration has
stats. Like
been vetted,
the
meaning
left
can
does do
trust
shit
them.
that's all right.
And
The right
you,
does do shit
I
that's
mean,
all right.
I'm not like generalizing you or anything like that because I'm pretty sure right now you probably feel a little bit confused, and I understand that. But like, come on, this is Trump we're talking about. I mean, like, how can you doubt him now? Like when he's gone through so much crap in the past, and the media always went nuts, and the liberals always were like, oh, you see, and you're like just getting sucked into their game. I mean, it's crazy, man. Like, I mean, I'm just telling you guys, please, like, I mean, just trust the process. Yes, you're not gonna get every win you want. Don't make this a one thing. Like, don't be a Puritan. Don't be a fool. Like, for example, like the libertarians, like, oh, I want everything or I want nothing, and then you get a freaking liberal governor and a liberal senate and a liberal representative representing you. I mean, that's what you're getting. I mean, because Trump is not not Jesus Christ literally. Like, I mean, okay, you're just not gonna support him. I mean, yeah, it's just like, come on, man, just chill for a bit.
So
I
So I
understand your
believe you
concern.
speaking to
Yes,
MAGA. You speaking to your MAGA family out there. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, like,
yes.
for as me. You know, when it comes to me, when it comes to plugging my platform, like I said, I give congrats where they're due and I call shit out as I see it. Right now, I'm seeing a lot of infighting and I'm seeing that people saying that they're leaving if certain shit doesn't go on. And I
Well, I
mean,
mean,
hold on. If we getting back to the basics, if we getting back to MAGA, men stand on business. And I would hope that Mr. Bongino, as a man, will stand on business. He said he's leaving if Bundy doesn't leave. If he's going to stay, let us get a statement. Like, hey, y'all, I'm not leaving. Don't keep us
well,
as American people. Hold on. I'll let you talk for like 5 minutes straight. Hold on.
you did.
Don't let it leave us as American people. Like, is he leaving? Is he not leaving? Is he staying? What's going on? We're getting updates that he's at work smiling. We getting updates that it might be a special task force. I just want to know what's going on because we got a lot of shit going on. Like you said, maybe if the Epstein files aren't gonna come all the way out, he said put out everything that you find credible. That's another thing. Who's to determine what's credible and what's not credible? Why can't we have everything? All right. Let's keep it pushing. We got other issues going on, right? Well, you let Bundy handle it. And what's going on now? Now we got Miss Comey getting fired. So what does that do? That feeds all the way back into Miss Maxwell getting a pardon or Miss Maxwell getting an appeal. You know, it's like, again, the child predators being protected or getting off. Again, that's what I have a problem with.
And you're not the only one who has a problem with that. I mean, but you cannot say that Trump is not the only president actually doing stuff about that stuff worldwide.
I get it, but listen, when you talk a
countries.
big game, you have to deliver. That's the difference. When you talk a big game, you have to deliver or you have to justify it. As that's how it goes. If you talk a big game and you under deliver, we need an explanation. If you talk a big game and back it up, nobody got shit to say. That's just how life works.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that point, but I mean, look at the Russia-Ukraine war. You know, like Trump said, yeah, I'm gonna solve it in a week or whatever, right? But once he got into the thing, I mean, the issue is not as easy, and also you have a lot of players involved that are trying to sabotage his efforts. So he can't be blamed for not being able to fulfill 100% of all his promises. Like, he is fulfilling a ton of them. Like, I mean, I'm telling you, like,
I give Trump
every
his praise.
single
I'm telling you, I
guy,
give Trump his praise
like,
where it's due.
90%.
Just like I do with every other person in that cabinet and every other person that, throughout the United States. There's good and bad to every situation. But when you talk a good game, when you have your 65 plus billion-dollar cabinet, a lot of those being confirmed on the back of this Epstein shit, and then to just say, oh, the shit's fake anyway, it was a hoax, or oh, it doesn't really matter, y'all are still concerned. It's kind of like just a spit in the damn face.
Well, I mean, that's one way to see it, but you can see it in, another way that, Pam Bundy is not just working on this case. Like, she's working thousands of cases.
Say it's a matter of national security then. If y'all don't want to, there's obviously somebody being protected here. And if somebody's being protected and it's a matter of national security, just fucking say that. Just say it's a matter of national security, case closed. As an American, hey, it is what it is.
Well, yes. I mean, I am sure that's your grievance. Okay? I mean, okay, yeah, but like, why are you gonna stir the pot? And for example, the Bondino stuff.
How did I stir the pot when they campaigned on this? Quit saying the independents and liberals and conservatives that are going against that are stirring the pot when MAGA got confirmed on this shit. Everybody sat up there and was sweating their balls off, not knowing whether they was gonna get confirmed or not. So they threw the Epstein shit out there and got confirmed. Trump ran on the Epstein shit, the most transparent administration in history. What is we talking about? How am I stirring the pot when I'm just looking for what the fuck I was promised as an American by the most transparent administration in history?
Well, I mean, it means that there's a bunch of.
I didn't ask them for that. Did I ask them for the Epstein files? Fuck no. I didn't. They came out and told me they was gonna give me that. They told me they was gonna give me the 11 hours of footage raw and unedited. They told me that. I didn't ask for that. I didn't mean to hang up on you, caller. Let me call him back. I didn't mean to hang up, caller. My screen had timed out. But go ahead. You got the floor.
Oh, no problem, man. Hey, I was like, man, he got mad or something.
No. I'll try my screen had timed out.
We're having a pretty good conversation. This is what's in my mind, man. And I've been like super frustrated, like all these times since like other supposedly MAGA people that are important have radio shows, and I've even spoken to them. And before Trump addressed this, garbage drama, for one, I was telling them, hey, Pam and they were attacking Patel as well, and I'm like, hey. These are good people. You shouldn't doubt their loyalty and their commitment to the movement. I mean, because they're doing a lot of work. Just because you don't see them doing a lot of work, doesn't mean that they aren't. And they are getting a lot accomplished. And they shouldn't be attacked by anyone who is just trying to pretend that they care about some issues more than anyone else. No, we all care about the children, especially if you're MAGA. But you're not gonna. If this is a case, I don't know. I'm not an expert on this damn case, but they did the work. They grabbed the case again just to see if they could find out some more. I guess they figured out they couldn't find some more. They were misinformed. Who knows? Who knows what exactly happened? But it might be just something internal. Okay? So, I'm
with Megyn Kelly on that part. I am with Megyn Kelly. I'm with, if the 4 people that weren't able to be charged, the 4 people that, in the 2006 case that weren't able to be charged, if they weren't minors at the time, that should be, public knowledge, man.
Yeah, man. What I say to all the MAGAs with good intentions, and be wise in not stirring the pot more and aligning more with your Democrat friends or whatever, or trying to prove to them that you care about some issues more than, other people, and just let the man handle it. Because, I mean, if he doesn't do this, who the hell is going to do it? Like, you're not going to get all the wins that you're getting, without the support. And it's not like, like we're going to be able to vote for him again. I would, I don't care. I mean, but it will hurt it might hurt us already, more than it should have been, and we could even lose the next election of the Senate and all the midterms. Yeah. So I mean, you want to lose the midterms? People keep keep talking about Pam Bundy, like the only AG that has been able to go on the offensive legally against these bullcrap Democrat judges, going against every step that Trump takes, right? I mean, she's finally taking the battle to them. I mean, and she's been vetted. She's pretty clean. Her record's pretty clean. She's committed. She's not a traitor to Trump. She's not a quitter. I mean, and a lot of people just attacking her. I mean, just because some YouTube star decided that, or like a next star, like, man, it's just, and people who are not even like who weren't even MAGA, they're just getting attention from conservatives because some of their things they say make sense, but they're not real MAGA. They don't understand Trump. They don't understand Trump's agenda. They don't understand like Trump's ideals and culture that he wants to promote.
Would you be all right with Trump being king?
Well, I mean, there are.
No, I'm asking you personally.
Monarchies. There are positive monarchies, monarchies, forms of governments are just tools, right? I mean, there are bad things about monarchies. There are bad things about democracies.
No, I'm asking you. Would you rather just forego a 2028 election and let Trump become king and let it become a monarchy? You know how monarchies go. The next oldest son becomes king. However that goes. Would you rather just forego the election and do that?
Yes, I would. Yeah, Trump for emperor, whatever. Emperor Trump. Fuck it. I don't care. Hell yeah, man. Shit. I mean, if it was for me, but obviously it isn't for me. Yeah. If you get a good king, you might as well keep it as long as you can. The bad thing about a monarchy is that whenever the king dies, the succession is a bitch. Because King Solomon, he was supposedly the wisest king, right? But once he died, he didn't raise an heir, right? And the kingdom collapsed and divided, right? So yeah, that's the bad thing about a monarchy. So yeah, I mean, it's a good thing to have him as long as we can, but I mean, at the end he's gonna die eventually, and we're gonna have to figure out who's gonna be on top, right? So
okay. Well, look, Colin, man, I appreciate you.
Not best to have a king, right? So,
right.
Yeah.
I appreciate you for. I'm not agreeing to that, but I am saying I hear you. I got another caller on the line. I done declined like 5 calls. I appreciate you for calling in. Hey, man, I need you to call in more, man. You got some good conversation. Please subscribe to the channel.
Hey, man, I just saw it and just like, hey, fuck it, I'm just gonna call, man. I'm tired. I'm tired of this shit.
Hey, man, appreciate you. Hey, man,
all right,
you've been one of the best convos I've had since I started doing this, man. Be sure to call back in, man. Subscribe to the channel.
Later.
All right, man. Double tap the screen and share the live out. We need to get to 100 likes right quick. Members, if We do have memberships and super chats available. Members, you get exclusive content. Over 300 past live streams you get by becoming a member, and all of the future live streams after. If you don't catch us live, you'll have to be a member to watch the past lives. That's how we're going to do it, because I'm going to start uploading more videos. I'm going to upload more videos, more shorts. So if you want to get the lives, you're going to have to catch them live or become a member. That's how it's going to go. But the call lines are back open. Yeah, that guy said that he was okay with, just handing over the reins to Trump and whatever comes with that. He is ready to end democracy behind Trump. He is ready to end democracy behind Trump. I believe that's what MAGA is about. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's saying he's true MAGA. So when somebody else calls in a little bit and be like, hey, MAGA's not that, I'm going to be like, well, I know a couple people who would beg to differ. I know a few people who beg to differ. So I don't know. I'm gonna ask MAGA to get on the same damn page. Let me find out there are sectors to the MAGA. You know what I'm saying? Let me find out there are sectors to the MAGA that are beefing. You know what I'm saying? You got the uptown MAGA against the low end MAGA against the east side MAGA. Let me find out.
To accept, press 1.
What's going on, caller? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Oh, yo,
Hello?
it's man. It's big FBA, man.
Okay.
Industries, man. Subscribe to the channel. Let me tell y'all something about these Democrats. Oh, my fault, brother. What's your name again? Yo? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I'm here, caller. I had to get my son together, man. He trying to get me to get him a damn Hot Wheel. I'm telling him I'm at work. He want a damn Hot Wheel. So you said you real FBA?
Man, FBA all the way, man.
Okay, so as
Black American.
real talk. So as real FBA, man, how you feeling about this situation with Pam Bondi and Comey getting fired? Do you feel like Comey works for the deep state, the prosecution, the one they said let Diddy, Epstein, and Maxwell off easy?
They all work together, bro. They all work together. But what they need to understand is everybody that they work with don't think of them.
You cut out, caller. You got your service nervous. Yeah, your service nervous.
You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Like I stepped outside. Hold on. You can hear me?
Yeah. It sounded a lot better. Yeah, your service was nervous.
Yeah, so look, right? So what they trying to do is everybody that's connected to that case, they obviously look corrupt. They look crazy. You said he was guilty, and you said he wasn't guilty. Which one is it? You know what I'm saying? So it's obviously some people that don't think. They're saying between the jury, the prosecution, the defense, everybody is not on the same page. Now it comes down to the judge, right or wrong.
Correct.
Now people keep on bringing up guidelines. Oh, he's a first-time offender. Guidelines, this and that and third. But the judge can supersede all of that, and he don't gotta follow none of that shit. So now what they doing is undermining the judge so they can have their way. But really, what I wanted to pick back up on what that dude was saying, because a lot of people they getting mad because Trump. Listen, I don't have a problem with Trump regime if they got to release that. What you want to see on the Epstein file? You see him in the picture with Epstein. What else do you need to see?
I want to see heads roll. I want to see motherfuckers go to jail. I want to see heads roll. I want to see motherfucker get needles put in their arm. Motherfucker going to the firing squad. Motherfucker getting lethal injections. I want to see all of that if they was messing with them kids.
And I want to see reparations for Black Americans. You see what I'm saying? For our kids. Them kids, you know what I'm saying? They should get their justice too. But let everybody just be on the right thing, on righteous timing. Nobody's on righteous timing. It's a bunch of demonic people running this country. That's what y'all got to understand. So you can take the good with the bad. You see what I'm saying? If he's telling these people that we have the birthright and we 14th Amendment and all this stuff, of course they're going to try to quote unquote debunk it, but really our stuff is written in the history. You see what I'm saying? We are the real Americans. FBA is not a toss-up. It's not something to argue about. Like
indigenous
the shows that they be doing. Like this is the indigenous timing. It's not nothing else. So you could be mad, you could do whatever you want to do, but that's the truth.
They get mad when I come on here and I talk about that Homestead Act. I talk about that 160 acres of free land to all immigrants, everybody free. They get mad when I come on here and I talk about the special order from the Union, from the Union General that allocated 400,000 acres from South Carolina to Florida. They get mad when I talk about the autonomy, supposed to being able to police ourselves. They get mad when I talk about Black Wall Street, or I talk about the massacres, or I talk about getting drugged by trucks in Arkansas. They get mad when I talk about it. I'm glad you called in, though.
Yep, I've just been studying the Harlem Hellfighters, man. Nobody never told us about Henry Johnson. The French saluted him and gave them basically the Medal of Honor of France before America even recognized him 70 years later. You got to understand, these people want to hold us back. But now they need us because all of these tethers, they're trying to undermine them now and take over their country. So now they always coming back to us, asking us for help, but they don't want to never treat us like a citizen. So Trump, if he got to go to jail, if he got to do time or whatever, Diddy, I don't really care. I want to see reparations for Black Americans to get our just due for working for free for 250, 300, whatever you want to say. But after that, slavery, we was terrorized. If you ask me, all the way up until 2025. How did we go from slavery, terrorized, and now we're paying taxes to these people and we never got our just due back for working for free? You can't say that. That's like us building a house and then we just leave. We don't get, you know what I'm saying, what we just built. So if we want to sell it, we don't get to sell it. We don't get to get none of our fruits of our labor. That doesn't make sense because I'll ask anybody in the chat, anybody anywhere, if you work all week and then I say, oh, no, you can't get paid, but you can get paid next week. Mad, right?
Correct.
Some type of way, right?
No, for sure.
And this is the real anti-Semitism that's against Black Americans. Explain all of that, but I appreciate you, man. I salute everything that you're doing, man, with your channel. Let people call up, say their piece. When I'm out there, man, I gotta go.
All right, now, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for calling in, man. Superline fan, I will never unblock your number. You done called into my show playing too many damn times, man. I will never unblock your number. Matter of fact, Superline fan, you send 10 gifted and I unblock your number. 10 gifted memberships and I unblock your number. That's about the only way it's gonna happen, man. Somebody gonna have to bail you out, man. 10 gifted and we'll let you call back in. Straight up. Back to what I was saying, though. I'm finna play the clip. The phone lines are open. I am finna play the clip, though.
MAGA supporters is now an all-out rift, and he is the one who's saying good riddance. He's literally said to
his own
MAGA
base,
supporters,
his own base.
So if you want to keep going on and on about this Epstein file and about the names that you think are associated with Jeffrey Epstein, get lost. I don't want your support. This is what he put.
So basically, they paraphrasing. They saying that if you MAGA and you still on this Epstein shit, you not MAGA. You've been voted off the island. So all the people, the MAGA people you seeing burning their MAGA gear and their flags and saying if Trump doesn't release everything by 2028, it's a failure. Trump saying y'all are no longer MAGA. Quit saying y'all MAGA.
On Truth Social this morning, and he's trying to lay it all on the Democrats. He says these scams and hoaxes are all the Democrats are good at. It's all they have. And my past supporters have bought into this blank hook, line, and sinker. Let these weaklings continue forward and do the Democrats' work. Don't even think about talking of our incredible and unprecedented success, because I don't want their support anymore.
Well, that would...
Trump said pick a side, motherfucker. Trump said pick a side. Don't talk about the success Trump is doing if you on this Epstein stuff. Now I see why the caller called in like that. Whoever called in from Texas, he letting y'all know that he real MAGA right now. He's saying that everybody that's on the fence with this Epstein shit, y'all better get it together, snap in line. And he said, y'all letting the Democrats, your Democrat talking, oh yeah, he's caught this message loud and clear. Now I see why you was talking the way you was talking. Oh yeah.
Marjorie Taylor Greene, that would include Tim
There
Burchett.
are
That would include a
staunch
lot of
supporters
people.
this on the Hill
Yeah.
who are saying this.
And he
So-
can't afford to lose more than one or two of them. So this is crazy. So he doubles down in the Oval Office today. And of course, the report.
So he done went to the Oval Office and doubled down. They saying that he can't lose these people right here. Who is the people they saying that he can't lose? Tim Bucket. They're saying Tim Burchett, and
anymore.
Well, that would include Marjorie Taylor Greene. That would
Marjorie
include
Taylor
Tim
Greene,
Burchett.
Tim
That would include
Burchett.
a lot of people.
On the Hill.
So if Marjorie Taylor Greene and Tim Burchett leaves MAGA, do y'all think that'll cause a rift? Do y'all think that'll cause a big rift? Do you think they'll take a lot of people with them? Press 1 if you think Tim Burchett and Marjorie could take a lot of people with them if they get kicked out of MAGA.
Saying this.
And he
So-
can't afford to lose more than one or two of them. So this is crazy. So he doubles down in the Oval Office today. And of course, the reporters are asking him about this because this has become the issue. It is the centerpiece.
Now I gotta block your number too. Like, this shit is crazy, bro. Shit is crazy, bro. I don't know what's wrong with y'all there.
Going on right now.
He didn't have a policy. Some lunatic around the desk had a policy. Whoever operated the auto pen had a policy, which is, by the way, I think the biggest scandal. That's the scandal they should be talking about, not Jeffrey Epstein. The scandal you should be talking about is the auto pen, because I think it's the biggest scandal.
Yeah, I was waiting on you to call back in so I could block your motherfucking ass. That's what I was waiting on you to call back in so I could block your ass.
One of them in American history.
So I just want to kind of reiterate what we talked about yesterday. I've talked to people.
Todd, you talking about say what you said? You're going to have to send a super chat if you want me to say what you said. You send a super chat, I'll be sure to say it.
Seen this file, and A, there is no list. B, there are a million names in it. Because Jeffrey Epstein bragged about all the people he knew, billionaires, movie stars, music stars, politicians. Fidel Castro is in this. And
You see what they did to Fidel Castro? They rolled his ass up. Appreciate the super chat puzzles. Welcome to the greatest damn show on YouTube. All super chats get the tag. All super chats will get the tag. I hope it plays. Why is it not playing? Where is my damn tag? Oh, somebody calling in. That's why I won't play.
Call from.
Matthew.
To accept, press.
What's going on, Matthew? Give me 1 second. Let me play the tag for the super chat right quick. Puzzles just dropped the $20 super chat. Appreciate that, Puzzles.
Welcome to the greatest damn show on YouTube.
Yeah.
Welcome to the greatest damn show on YouTube.
Y'all give Puzzles super chat a like, man. Appreciate that, Puzzles. Go ahead, caller. Where you calling from, Matthew?
Charleston, South Carolina.
Okay, Matthew from Charleston, South Carolina. How you feeling about these topics we covering tonight?
Actually, I just joined in to chat.
Okay, so we're talking about Comey losing her job over the Diddy Epstein case. We're talking about Bongino threatening to leave but not leaving, and we're also talking about Trump calling out all of the fake MAGA. Trump saying that if you are not over this Epstein shit, stay over there. He does not want you part of MAGA.
Yeah, see, I think that's a bunch of bullshit right there, too. Like the guy was talking about, there's so many names on that list, for one. And two, it could take years before they figure out who exactly was involved in the sex scandal part of it, as opposed to just, names of people that were there for official business.
Okay.
But, Trump's wrong for that.
So how do you feel? How do you think that's gonna roll over the next few months, over the rest of this term? You know, him saying that everybody that still wants the Epstein shit is not real MAGA, so don't celebrate our success. Do you think he's gonna lose a lot of support, or do you think that's gonna, how do you feel about it moving forward?
As far as the whole Epstein case thing goes, there's I'm not with that part of that now. As far as support for Trump and everything else, I still stand behind him.
He said he don't want your support.
As far as that, or like in general?
He's saying if you're not over that Epstein shit, he does not want your support.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'll read it. This is what he said.
They work a lot.
Today, and of course the reporters are asking him about this because this has become
Hold on, let me find it.
issue.
Okay.
It says these scams and hoaxes are all the Democrats are good at, and it's all they have. And my supporters have bought into this like hook, line, and
He's
sinker.
trying to lay it all on the Democrats. He says these scams and hoaxes are all the Democrats are good at. It's all they have. And my past supporters have bought into this blank hook, line, and sinker. Let these weaklings continue forward and do the Democrats' work. Don't even think about talking of our incredible and unprecedented success, because I don't want their support anymore.
He said he does not want your support anymore.
Wow.
If you are still going with this Epstein shit like the Democrats, he does not want your support anymore.
Wow, I hadn't heard that.
So I just had a caller call in earlier, and he was calling out all MAGA. He was saying, "Get over the Epstein shit. Stand behind your president. What does it matter? So what? Okay." He stopped a whole lot of other child trafficking stuff since he's been in. So what's this Epstein shit to you as a MAGA supporter? And I was wondering why his stance was so strong. I even asked him, would he be okay with just foregoing the 2028 election, putting Trump in as king, and letting the monarch start from there? He said yes. And now that I see that what Trump said earlier today, now I see why he called into my show talking like that.
Right. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, that's all you can say is wow. That's a tough one.
Yeah, that is. Plus, there's a lot that can be said, but wow.
Alex Jones just came out over the last few days accusing Trump of being part of the deep state or being complicit with the deep state.
As far as the president goes, I mean, I'm sure he would like to be able to tell everybody every little thing. At the same time, behind closed doors and behind the scenes, he also being told, hey, listen, I know you want to say this, you want to do this, but when you're in public, there's on certain things that you're going to go out and talk about or release or share with the public, but if you dare do that, that's going to be your head.
That's what I was saying. Maybe if they came out and said, hey, this Epstein shit is a matter of national security, yes, that will open up a lot of can of worms, but it would give an excuse to stop talking about it. If y'all want to stop talking about it, just put it under the guise of national security and shit. Americans, just shut the fuck up.
Right.
But it'll open up a whole nother can of worms of, is America protecting PDFs and shit? I mean, they already saying that anyway.
Then I think if he was to come out and fully expose this, along with the other stuff that they've exposed so far, yeah, that might put a price on his head.
A price on whose head?
That might put a price out on Trump's head if he was actually fully exposed, every last one of them.
Oh yeah. No, it would. It would put a price on everybody's head. But that's what I said. The caller asked me, what did I want to happen? He was like, okay, the Epstein stuff comes out. What do you want to happen? I was like, shit, I want heads to roll. You know what I'm saying? Like, if these folks are out here doing this shit to kids, I want to see lethal injections, electric chairs, firing squads. I want to see all of that shit, man. If we got to rebuild this shit up from the ground up, I mean, hey, that's just what we got to do. Is it the time to do it? Probably not. We got World War III on the brink, and if everything comes out the way people thinking it's going to come out, then we're going to be in shambles, and we might get attacked. Appreciate that $10 super chat, OG Yosemite. Appreciate that $10 super chat. Y'all give OG Yosemite likes on that $10 super chat. But yeah, caller. So those are some of the things that's been bouncing around in my head.
Right. Yeah. Wow. Well, I'm thinking about too. One of Musk's comments, since they're out publicly doing this, back and forth with each other too. I don't know if it was just him blowing off steam or talking out of his rear end, but he was also saying something along the lines of basically putting it out there and something about Trump's name being on it too, along with it. Well, what Elon Musk knows.
You seen Elon got the $200 million contract for Gronk. And I was a little skeptical about that because, like, why didn't Sam Altman and OpenAI get it if that's who got the $500 billion initiative, earlier this year when they all sat in the White House? I was like, damn, why did Elon get it if we gave Sam Altman, the AI pathway or whatever? But think about the timeline. Elon, Doge, getting ready to leave. Him and Trump get into it. He calls Trump part of the Epstein scandal. Trump retaliates and threatens to deport him. Trump says he's gonna send Doge in and checking these government contracts and shit. He's threatening. He's like, Elon's mad he lost his EV credit. Elon and Trump somewhat make up. They was like, oh, it was all this and that. They're okay now. Pam Bondi comes out and says there's no Epstein list. Elon gets on Twitter and starts making the clown faces, talking about if there's no list, why is Maxwell in jail, this and that. Right after that, Elon gets awarded the contract. Right after he got awarded the contract, he still came out. Trump did the interview and was like, let's stop talking about this Epstein stuff. Elon came back out and was like, you just said his name 6 times while telling us to not say it. Just release the files.
Wow. Good Lord. I've missed so much. I really need to catch up.
Appreciate the super chats, man. Y'all know we have not been monetized for over a year. We've been going live almost every single day. You know what I'm saying? But I do thank the family, Puzzles and OG Yosemite. I appreciate y'all. Thank you to all the members. Thank you to all the gifted members. We do got exclusive content coming, but I need to get to 100 likes right quick. I need to get to 100 likes. Double tapping the screen is how you like the video. That's how you support the channel for free. And we're growing. Like I said, we got about 500,000 returning viewers every month. Let's get to 500K subs. But yeah, go ahead, caller. How are you feeling about the Comey situation? The DOJ letting Comey go.
So let him go?
Yeah, Comey, the woman, the one that prosecuted Diddy, she prosecuted Maxwell. She was with the Epstein. They let her go. She was fired today, this afternoon. Everybody was asking why wasn't the KIDS involved in the Diddy case? What happened to all the children that was supposed to have been, messed with or whatever? And she was the lead prosecutor on the case. She also was the prosecutor that did closing arguments on the Diddy case. She's also the one that did the Maxwell case. Now that they let her go in the middle of Maxwell trying to get an appeal, Maxwell might get that appeal that she wants. Especially since they just fired this woman.
Sounds like that would be the case.
Huh?
So that pretty much sounds like that's the case. Yeah. They just fired her today. Yes, seen any of that stuff. I do apologize for not being up on current events right now.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Talina, welcome in. But yeah, caller, you got any questions for me before I open the phone lines back up?
Oh, actually, yeah, I do apologize for holding that so long. What's this I'm hearing about, I guess, Israel firing on Syria?
On what? I couldn't hear you.
I apologize. What's going on with Israel today?
We haven't covered that one today. Not today. I seen that Russia declined the ceasefire with Ukraine. I did see that. I don't know what's going on with Israel, but I did see Russia wasn't really up for that ceasefire shit.
Saw that too. It sounds like Israel's starting to fire on other countries now too.
Let me see. I can pull it up right quick.
It's like, what the heck is actually going on?
Let's see.
There's so much going on. Holy cow. That's the main problem. So,
It says, Syrian government and Druze minority leaders announce a new ceasefire as Israel continues strikes. Rare Israeli strikes in the heart of Damascus.
I've been working in also full-time caregiver for my mom, so I really like to get a chance to watch current events and what the heck's actually going on.
All right. Well, I appreciate you for calling in, caller. I do hope you subscribe to the channel and give us a call back one of these days.
Sure, definitely. We'll do that.
All right, now. Man, appreciate that caller. You said we need to stop helping Ukraine, man. It's crazy, man. You said just want to be informed or whatever. Okay. Scary thing is about how many things they covered up and just lied about. Yeah, man. Everybody double tap the screen, man. The call lines are open. I'm gonna get back to the clip, man, so we can see what was going on right there.
Marjorie Taylor Greene, that would include Tim
There
Burchett.
are
That would include a lot of people
on the Hill
Yeah.
who are saying this.
and he can't afford to lose more than one or two of them. So this is crazy. So he doubles down in the Oval Office today, and of course the reporters are asking him about.
You said, where's the list, though? Straight up. I don't know. You said, Tune, there's a reason for it. If the Democrats agreed, they would give the floor to the Democrats. Please get educated on how Congress works. It's a stupid rule, but it is there. Oh, y'all got some infighting going on in the comments. Okay, double tap the screen, shut the live out. We are 25 subscribers away from the next sub goal. 25 subscribers away from the next sub goal. Can Plug get a sub, please? Can I get a sub out you guys, man? A subscription. I got a few super chats, man. We got some members. Can I get a subscription, a like, a comment, man? Straight up, man.
Welcome to the greatest damn show on YouTube.
Again.
Welcome to the greatest damn show on YouTube.
Yeah, man. We right back into the clip, man.
This has become the issue. It is the centerpiece.
Appreciate that, Cozy.
He didn't have a policy. Some lunatic around the desk had a policy. Whoever operated the auto pen had a policy, which is, by the way, I think the biggest scandal. That's the scandal they should be talking about, not Jeffrey Epstein. The scandal you should be talking about is the auto pen, because I think.
So how do y'all feel about the auto pen scandal? Should we open up a task force for the auto pen scandal? Press 1 if there should be a special task force for the auto pen scandal. Press 2 if there should not be a special task force for the auto pen scandal.
Biggest scandal, one of them in American history.
So I just want to kind of reiterate what we talked about yesterday. I've talked to people who have seen this file, and A, there is no list. B, there are a million names in it. Because Jeffrey Epstein bragged about all the people he knew, billionaires, movie stars, music.
Epstein had all you MFers on count, man. He had all you MFers in the book, in his files, in his phone logs, flight logs, but now it ain't nobody. Now it ain't nobody. Epstein was around all the money. Anybody that was having their way, anybody with a private jet, anybody with an island, anybody with a basketball team, anybody that shot a movie, directed a movie, anybody that wanted a damn massage, anybody that knew anybody, but now he ain't know nobody. Crazy as fuck. Tato, what it do?
Fidel Castro.
Tato, did you figure out how to do the memberships, Tato? I need you to figure out how to do the memberships, Tato. We ain't got no members tonight. We ain't got no members gifted tonight. I need you to figure out how to do the membership. Somebody walk Tato through how to get a membership in the comments. I don't know how. I haven't done it. Somebody walk Tato through how to get a membership.
Is in this. And, you know, Donald Trump's name is mentioned more than a few times.
Appreciate the super chat, but we need you to get a membership. Thank you for the super chat, Tato. Appreciate that. Y'all see that dirty Sprite? That's my family. That's my real cousin. That's why I'm pressing him to get the membership. I wouldn't just press him like that, but that's my real cousin. He need a membership here.
And nothing untoward, though. I mean, there are so many names of just people who knew the guy, but there's nothing untoward. But I'm wondering, is this, he just doesn't want that, even though he wants nothing.
You saw Epstein in Jamaica last weekend. Why didn't you call the authorities? Why didn't you call the authorities?
Maybe it's not even, who knows, maybe it's not only about himself. Could be about some of those other people. Could be about some of the other people. He doesn't want it out. But he's got a huge problem on his hands.
Oh, you said you talked to him too, so you aided and abetted a child trafficker. You're sick. You're sick. You're sick, Van. You aided and abetted Epstein. You said you saw him in Jamaica and he told you about all of that. You're sick. We don't like you over here.
And I don't know what happens to MAGA. Let's bring in someone who we know is definitely watching this very closely. Our good friend Michael Knowles from the Michael Knowles Show. Goodbye.
Damn, you got to have a computer to get a membership? Damn, I did not know you had to have a computer to get a membership. That's crazy. YouTube got to update that.
What's going on, Michael? Yeah.
It's not quite at the level of Goodbye MAGA, but I think this is the most serious threat to the MAGA coalition that we've seen in the last 6 months. I don't know, maybe the last 6 years. And the reason is actually something we talked about last time I was on the show, which is I said, look, guys, I don't think anybody is more frustrated about the Epstein stuff than Trump is.
So do y'all think Trump is the most frustrated about the Epstein stuff than anybody? Press 1, whether it's because one way or another. Press 1 if y'all think Trump is frustrated about this Epstein shit. Press 2 if y'all don't think he really gives a fuck.
There are all sorts of reasons why the government might not release all the names of the people associated with Epstein. For one, it's a pretty far-flung list, as you mentioned, Harvey. It includes Fidel Castro. So, you know, there are a lot of people involved. So for reasons of everything from avoiding defamation.
What list is he talking about? I thought they said it wasn't a list. Now, why is Pam Bondi telling me it's not a list? Why is they saying it's a hoax that the Dems made up? Now I got this man up here in this damn maroon suit. That motherfucker kind of clean. But he telling me that Fidel Castro was on the list. How the fuck is Fidel Castro on the list when there's no list? I am confused.
All the way up to, I don't know, unraveling the world order because of the prime ministers and royalty and serious political leaders who associated with Epstein. For any of those reasons, the government might say, okay, we're not just going to publish all of these files. That said,
you said who hired Blondie? The buck stops at Trump. Pam Bondi was confirmed, wasn't she? Man, y'all gonna make me pull up Pam Bondi confirmation, man. Hold the hell on. Y'all finna make me pull up her damn confirmation. Did she have to get confirmed or did she not? I done spelled YouTube wrong. Y'all know I'm typing mad as hell. I done spelled the shit wrong. Yeah, word confirmation hearing. Thank you, Talina. Thank you, Talina1. Thank you for the super chat, Talina. Thank you for your continued support. Y'all give Talina some likes on her super chat. Yeah. Pam Bondi testifies in Senate confirmation hearing. Right here, Pam Bondi confirmation Epstein. I know she talked about it in that motherfucker. She might not have, but I can assume she did. We'll watch her Senate confirmation hearing later. She had been standing on business on a lot of issues, but this Epstein shit, she put her foot in her mouth, and all she had to do was say, hey, man, I just spoke a little too soon. American people, I'm sorry. I would have been cool with that. But thank you, Talina. Let me give you a like on that super chat.
Think that what MAGA wants is just to publish all the files willy-nilly. I don't think that's a top priority. Some people say that, but I think what we really want is justice.
But what is justice? What is justice?
Justice would be a prosecution of some of the bad people.
Exactly. Even if they don't release all the files, somebody else has got to be in trouble. That's the thing. Nobody else got in trouble. Maxwell, they hit her with the dub. Epstein is subjective. It depending on who you ask, whether he got held accountable or not, or whether he's alive or not, right? So right now, the only one that we know for sure that's without a doubt that's been held accountable is Maxwell. She's sitting on that dub right now trying to get out. Appreciate it, Zaldowis. Appreciate that, Zaldowis Buxley, man. You said, I seen it posted. The Donald Trump win before Trump got re-election. Didn't memorize it, but I get creeped out about it getting unalived. I don't know what that means. I seen it posted to the Donald win before Trump got re-elected. Didn't memorize it, but I still get creeped out about getting unalived. Dang, that's crazy. I'm kind of confused there. But, dang, you threw me off of what I was even talking about, man. Dang.
But what is justice? What is justice?
Oh, yeah, what is justice? That's what it was. Like I'm saying, even if they don't release all the files, if somebody head roll, I feel like the American people would be cool. If somebody gets charged, man, somebody, man, whether they just say, hey, look, man, these was the people that was doing it. This person passed away, but these 3 people are here, and we finna hold their ass accountable, man. The 4 co-conspirators, y'all remember the co-conspirators, the ones that we read about yesterday that said that Epstein, long as he completed the terms of his whatever, the 4 co-conspirators would not be charged. I feel like the American people would be cool with just getting those 4 co-conspirators, right? The 4 co-conspirators, because they didn't testify against Epstein. Why did they get immunity? We didn't see nobody get on the stand and testify against Epstein like that, not the 4 co-conspirators. So why the hell is they getting immunity? What did they do to deserve immunity? Just because you didn't want to tell on them or you didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, those are the people, like, we would be cool if those people got in trouble as Americans.
This would be a prosecution of some of the bad people. Justice would be political consequences if we're talking about agencies of our government or even foreign governments. Justice would be some consequence where this doesn't just get brushed under the rug.
Cypher, welcome to the family, Cypher. You always been family though, Cypher, but welcome to the membership, Cypher. Welcome to the membership, Cypher. All the way from across the water, man. Cypher been rocking out, man. Cypher been rocking out. Y'all put some flames in the chat for Cypher becoming the first new member tonight. Y'all put flames in the chat for Cypher becoming the first new member of the night.
Rug. And I'm sure Trump would like that too. You know, Trump was interviewed in front of Marine One, and he was going off about Epstein and how annoying it is that people are still asking about it. And he said, but look, I want anything that is credible.
Oh yeah, Cypher, you gotta go play with them emojis, man. Y'all teach Cypher how to play with the emojis. And I told everybody that are members, if you get in the Discord and you give me some emojis that you want added, I'm gonna rotate them. Every week I'll at least pick 2 or 3 that the members tell me that they want to be added, and I'll put them on there so y'all can have emojis and we can make it fun. It's not just the same shit. You know I'm a real creator. Like, we gonna make it fun. Join the Discord, become a member, and drop the emojis. I'm gonna make a new tab for the emojis in the Discord so y'all can give me ideas, and I'll pick 2 of them every week and update them so y'all can have new emojis. But Cypher, go play with them emojis, no Diddy. Appreciate that donation too, Cypher. Appreciate that super chat, Cypher. You know we locked in, man.
East too. And so I think that he's actually where a lot of people are.
Eye of the beholder there. Right. The word credible. Right.
Yeah, they saying you got to have a computer to get a membership. That is crazy. Maybe you can go to YouTube through your Safari.
Call from. To accept, press 1.
What's up, caller? What's your name? Where you calling from?
How Hitler, my friend.
What?
How Hitler.
Oh, nah, you tripping. He on here talking about some other shit. We don't support or condone none of that shit. Lala put a $5 super chat for she wants politician plug, man. How many super chats are we at for today, man? I think we had like five or six super chats. I think it's 10 super chats. I'm gonna bring out politician plug. I think we need like 3 more super chats of at least $2, and I'll go bring out politician plug, man. I will. I ain't lying. Lala, I know you want politician plug. I'm gonna bring it out just for you.
That It's almost like he's setting up that nothing's going to come out, and that's the reason nothing's going to come out. Or if it all comes out, already sort of saying, well, a lot of...
See, chat, I was waiting on somebody to do that. Captain A says, stop begging, brokey. Listen, Captain A, I've went live on this channel almost every single day for a year. Not monetized. I've been monetized for about not even 48 hours, and you want to come here and call me brokey because you see a little motion going on in here. I'm going to ask you to pick your shoes up, them dusty, crusty ass thong flip-flops you left at the front door. Pick them up, put them on them toes, and get to stepping. We do not need you over here, my boy. Nobody came to see you, Otis.
Incredible.
You know, he's setting that stage because he says, look, some of this is a Democrat hoax. The Democrats were compiling a lot of these files.
Oh, my God. Order Water gifted 10 in here, y'all. Order Water finna make me get the yelling. They finna make me get the yelling, man. I gotta put politician plug on, man. I gotta put politician plug on, man. Y'all hold on.
Real reason I think that Trump is pushing this at this moment, though, is because it's now made it to the halls of Congress. So you've got Democrats in Congress have finally become the pro-disclosure party, along with Trump's political enemies in the Republican Party. Right. Guys like Thomas Massey, who Trump wants to primary. So
But even
hold
on, even supporters, allies, yeah, even the allies, staunch allies are also saying this.
But I think the allies, that's key, because a lot of people who are in MAGA are reading that Truth Social post, and they're saying, wait, he's telling me he doesn't want my support? I thought he's a man of the people. You know, no one's ordinary, and we're all in I'm here for you, whatever. I think that Truth Social...
My bad, chat. I had to pause the video and talk a little bit, but I'm getting politician plug, man. He on the way into the studio right now, man. He on the way. Y'all bear with me. Caller, you gonna have to wait. Hold on, caller. Hold on, caller. Let me play the damn clip.
Might as well have been written to Capitol Hill. I think it's written to guys like Thomas Massey, maybe to Marjorie Taylor Greene as well. And I think he's saying, hey, you guys who are supposed to be my supporters on Capitol Hill, get your priorities in order and talk about the things I want you to talk about. But unfortunately, it's not going to go away because the Epstein story is a symbol of corruption that long predates Donald Trump. I think that's part of why he's irritated he has to talk about it. But I think the government has to communicate in a way that conveys to people that justice is going to be done and that, God forbid, the MAGA movement's not going to be complicit in an injustice.
If there was an issue he didn't want people talking about, he'd have this shiny object that he would talk about, and everybody would divert away from with the one thing, like with Signal game. This time, he's tried with, the real conspiracy is the auto pen, and nobody's buying that. So this was the tried and true thing. It has failed. And nobody is saying, let's talk about the auto pen instead.
Hold on, caller.
It's just showing that
he doesn't know where to go on this thing because he's never been in this territory before politically.
Well, the reason this issue is different than the other ones is because, first of all, it began with conservatives trying to shine a light on this, implicating the Clintons and other friends of Epstein. The Democrats at that time were downplaying it and denying it. Then it's starting to flip here, and because it's gone on for so long, this is an issue that has been in the public imagination for 10 years, and people who are really paying close attention to this, it's more like 15 or 20 years. So you can't just turn away from it willy-nilly without giving some answers. And so this is why I've said the whole time, I am a plan truster. I don't think Trump is doing anything deceitful or unjust or anything here. You know, I don't think he's implicated in the files, as you point out, Harvey. But I think the government...
All right, y'all, we got politician plug in the building. Arthur Ward, thank you for the 10 gifted. Arthur Ward, thank you for the 10 gifted. Politician plug is in the building. Y'all call, man. He been on the road. He been on tour campaigning. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Man, who the hell is this calling, man?
Call from
Junior.
Junior?
I don't know. I'm calling you.
Man, what's up, Junior?
What's good?
Not much. What's going on? How you feeling about today's topics?
Very good. We talked about dating.
Man, you talking about dating. We ain't talking about no motherfucking dating. Listen, man, I got the podium too, y'all. Don't think Politician Plug don't got the podium, man. We crank up in here tonight, I might pull the podium out, man. We need a Politician Plug emoji. Okay, I got it coming for you. Essence asked, she's a member and a mod. We're going to get the Politician Plug emoji, man. I do have the podium. Now, if I bring that podium out, shit finna get real because I'm finna have to put on some damn slacks. Y'all know I'm in the work from home attire right now.
Joshua.
What's up, Joshua?
Do-rag, baby.
Now I gotta block you, bro. Y'all make this shit fun. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all make it fun. Now I gotta block you. Now I gotta block you, and I'm finna block your homeboy who called right before you. I'm finna block both y'all ass. Now I'm finna block both y'all ass. You thought you had one. We right back into it, man. I do got the politician. Y'all know I am in the work from home outfit, so if I go bring that damn podium out, I'm gonna have to put on some damn pants, some joggers or something, man.
Come up with a better answer than, oh yeah, actually there isn't a list, even though we said there was a list, and there is jail cell video, even though previously it was said there was not video, but some of the video's missing, and never mind, move along. That's not going to work. I think the Trump administration is on the right side of this thing. I think they just need to give a more...
You said, what do I mean by you people? I don't know what context did I use it in. What I say, y'all motherfuckers, or did I say you people? Or did I say y'all gonna have to? I don't know what I said.
Explanation to people.
I agree, but Michael, you said the government needs to come up with a better explanation. You know who the government is.
It's him.
Not the Department of Justice.
It's not Pam Bondi.
It's not Pam Bondi. It is President Trump. So you can't say that and then
DOJ. So when the DOJ comes out and says there's no client list, that's not persuasive.
Michael, are we sitting?
The DOJ said there's no client list, and then within the same 4 or 5 day period, they fired a Comey lady. What's up, Ashley? What it do, Leo? So the DOJ said there's no client list, then they fired a Comey lady. It's crazy.
That the DOJ isn't the president in this administration.
He's knocked that wall down.
Separate from the DOJ.
He's knocked that wall down.
What's going on, caller? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Georgia.
What's up, Georgia?
Yeah, hey, I bet you pull something, a false flag, and everybody gonna forget about that Epstein list.
Okay, what you mean? Walk us through it.
The government gonna do something for everybody to pay attention to that. That's what they doing now, abstraction.
Okay.
Because I hope y'all know martial law around the corner.
I said that, man. I said that when the California riots first broke out. Y'all seen they just arrested that man that had pulled out the rifle on the ICE agent. You know they attacking the ICE facilities in Portland right now. They still going crazy in Cali. So, hey, man.
Hey, there's already martial law in California. And I'm going to tell you what's going on. All you got to do is read. They're going to start with the Mexican first. What they doing? Starting with the Mexicans. They're going to come for us. They're going to go to Africa.
I said the rhetoric is already there. When they talking about locking up American citizens, it's like when they talk about sending Americans to El Salvador, it's like who the fuck else is they talking about sending to El Salvador? If they say blacks are the ones committing all the crimes, if they say blacks the ones committing all the crimes, if blacks the ones that doing all the violent and shit, when they talk about sending these quote unquote violent criminal Americans to El Salvador, they talking about niggas. Let's be real. They talking
about the gang members, and they made an agreement with El Salvador to send the gang members over there, and that's why they got that thing in Miami, alligator Alcatraz. That's a FEMA camp. But the people's not paying attention. All they care about cement. Tell people, start paying attention. It ain't what you think, because the government, they trying to bring in the digital currency.
Correct. Yes, they are trying to usher in the CBDC. That's the only way we get out of the almost $40 trillion worth of debt we're in as a country. That's the only way we do it is if we usher in the CBDC.
You don't have no debt because the money is not real. It's not backed by anything. That's a promissory note.
Okay.
It ain't. The money got to be backed by gold, and they can't pay it back because the money ain't backed by nothing. That's why the rich country leaving the dollar completely, and they try to hold on to something, start a war. They want money, but they can't get money because the rich country, Brazil, Russia, India, South Africa, all them left. Instead of the government telling American people the truth, they lie to the American people every day. How they gonna see what's going on in the minute? All you gotta do is read Rex 884. When you read that, read all this stuff what they got planned, and everybody understand the whole picture. And then we can stop the whole thing, black people. Just come together. They already scared of us. They won't come together.
Okay. I appreciate. No, Carla. What you said was a mouthful, man. I kind of agree with you right there on a lot of those topics. I do agree with you on a lot of those things. I feel like right now we see it more than ever. A lot of these different groups are calling on black Americans for help. So you did make a point there. Santana Long, you said, can I take this stuff off? You can't take me serious. No, this is Politician Plug. This is my alter ego. You are now rocking with me, man. Listen, I'll switch it up on your ass in here. I'll go to Politician Plug. I got Patient Care Plug. I got Cody and Cowboy Plug. I got regular plug, man. You ain't gonna find a content creator on YouTube that's gonna give you look after look after look. You know what I'm saying? Chill out, man. Not too much on me. Go ahead, Carla.
Yeah.
So what I am gonna ask is, do you think Bongino's gonna leave? How do you feel about Bongino threatening to leave in front of the American people? And right now he's still going into work, and Pam Bundy's still going into work as well.
And all those people you named, they with the deep state. They try to throw you off for what they doing. And all the people, they know what's going on, but they won't tell American people. Everybody seen that list. Everybody messing with these kids. Because a piece of gate. The piece of cake.
Energy harvesting, all of that shit, man. They doing a lot of shit, man.
Yeah. And just like they said, the kid's missing. They're not missing. They parents sold the kid because if your kid cute, they would give you $14,000.
I just seen a woman just got arrested for trying to sell her 7-month-old on Snapchat.
That's what I'm talking.
7-month-old said that it was a 7-month-old said and put a price of that child as $400, man.
But I just pray to God because they just like they fighting over there in Jerusalem. That's not the real Jews over there.
Allegedly.
Who is we? Are we the real Jews supposed to be over there? So what are they fighting for a country where our king gonna take his people back to Jerusalem? It ain't no such thing as the Antichrist. He got to take his people right back to Jerusalem. That's black people. That's our home. Africa is not our home. We got Jerusalem. We were in Egypt. He let us out of Egypt. Took us to Jerusalem. That's our home, Israel. But we can go there right now and them people tell you who the real Jews are. They going to point at me and you.
Okay.
All
right.
You and laugh.
All right, caller. You got some hot takes over here, man. You said, why did I hold the shades up? The caller has some hot takes. He's saying that a lot of this stuff going on is, basically a reverse history. History told in reverse is what he's getting at. You said, why did I hold the shades up? Because they asked, Talina asked about my shades right here. She said, if I like it with the eyes. Listen, Talina, I'm Politician Plug. This is my alter ego. We have fun over here. We crank up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, it's Plug After Dark. Welcome to the greatest damn show on YouTube.
Yes, hey, you just keep out the word and understand what's going on. Because if we don't pull together, they going to come for us. Because like I told you, martial law is right around the corner. He already signed it. Matter of time before something happens, and they ain't going to declare martial law. You can't get out of it unless you take the chip. You can't move no farther until you take the chip. All you got to do is just read what they got planned. It's ugly.
Okay.
But I ain't going to hold you up. Somebody else might I want to call. And I'm just going to give you that knowledge. And I hope our people come together as one. Because actually everybody's scared of us because we got too much energy. We just lost. Once we pull together, that's when they run. Because they know we the chosen ones.
Okay. All right, caller, man. I'm going to let the next person call in. We'll do a whole live about that, man. I hope you subscribe to the channel and you call back in because we can do a whole live about those topics that you covered, man. I got a few people that would love to have that convo with you. Appreciate that.
Okay, be safe out there.
All right, you too.
Okay.
Man, that caller had a lot of knowledge, a lot of information, man, a lot of opinions, a lot of hot takes. I wanted to interact with him a lot more about it, but this not the live. This not that live right here. That's why I kind of let him take the floor, have what he have. Like I say, when I get to kicking that shit on here, y'all, you know what I'm saying, know me want to hear it. But yeah, you say I'm getting a like for the glasses. Listen, chat. Whoever just told me that these glasses light up, I did not know they lit up. I done had these glasses for since right before the 4th of July, and I did not know they lit up. Y'all really just taught me something. Y'all ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Y'all really just taught me something. I did not know these glasses did that. You know what I'm saying? These, you know what I'm saying? $1,000 shades. Yeah, $1,000 shades. Yeah, I got these from the Dollar Tree. But if you go try to get them, you cannot get them. You know what I'm saying? Because 4th of July is gone. You can't get these no more. So if you want to get these off a plug, $1,000 shades. You know what I'm saying? These shits like some buffs, nigga. These some buffs, nigga. Politician Plug with the glow in the dark, light up buffs, man. Come on, man. Hey, Jay, you see these buffs, girl? You see these buffs, girl? Y'all better stop playing with politician plug, man. Wait, let me go get the podium, man. Y'all gonna make me get the podium, man. Wait till y'all see the damn podium, man. Wait till y'all see the podium, man. Let me get back to the clip, man. The call lines are open.
Trump is the singular figure. There's no question about that. But Trump is a better communicator than some of his lieutenants have been during all of this. And so I think, like today, when he...
You said for what? What I'm gonna get the podium for? Because I'm campaigning, man. We making YouTube great again. I'm campaigning all 2025 to make YouTube great again. Politician plug. This is a symbolic run for president. You see, I got the, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. If you can see the symbolism, you can. If you can't, you can't. You know what I'm saying? Now I got the light up shades. You know? Come on. Stop it, man. If I go get that podium, man, y'all gonna have to show out for me. Who the hell is this calling?
Call from
Demetrius DeMarcus Bartholomew James III.
to accept, press 1.
Why did he just say all of them names, bro? Why did he just say all of them damn names, bro? It's crazy, bro.
They're not doing a good job this time. They're not doing a good job, Michael, in terms of communicating it. He can't.
They're not.
Pam Bondi isn't saying a thing without Trump knowing it.
And Trump
cannot tell me that.
Trump came out yesterday and said, "Oh, Epstein file, boring." I mean, boring?
Look, I think that's a better explanation than the DOJ gave, that's for sure. There are plenty of reasons not to disclose an uncorroborated file that includes the names of half the people on Earth. There are plenty of good reasons to do that, but I just don't think people are going to let the Epstein issue go. And
half the people on Earth, people are not going to let the Epstein issue go. I'm telling y'all this here, right now. I don't want to hear J.D. Vance campaign on no fucking Epstein shit, bro. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. J.D. Vance, get this shit together, man, before you get on that campaign trail, straight up. We need about 16 more likes to 100 likes. Can y'all double tap the screen and share the live out? We are about 25 subscribers away from the next sub goal. We are about 16 likes away from that 100 likes, man. Hold on, let me get my finger right. Right there. 16 likes away from that 100 likes, man.
I don't think the Epstein issue should derail the Trump administration. There must be some better way of messaging it to convey the truth of what's going on, and then also focus on all the big accomplishments, which is all Trump wants to focus on.
But he's in more trouble now because of this than he's been in his tenure.
It's not going to be brushed aside. There are plenty of good explanations that the government can give that will make Trump look good and his enemies look bad. But I think right now he sees that the Democrats and his political enemies in the Republican Party are seizing on this, and I think they got to kill this political campaign in the cradle because it could be a problem.
All right, Michael, I have a feeling you're going to have something more to say about this on your show. So everyone, check out the Michael Knowles show.
All right, man. That's the end of that clip, man. Let's see. You say random, but I'm also on the phone too.
What you're looking at cannot be explained, not by pilots who witnessed it.
Damn. I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't. Haven't been out much in the city. I don't know. Trying to find the clip, y'all. All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna watch one more clip together, right? Then I'm gonna...
Call from. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
My name is Jacob.
Jacob, leave me the hell alone. That's why I just cut the calls off, Jacob. That's why I just cut the calls off, Jacob. Damn, I done cut the camera off. You say, am I a Trump supporter? I support America, and right now Trump's the president of America, so do with that what you want to do. I support America. Do I agree with everything that's going on? Hell no. You said, what are our thoughts? Do I support Trump? I support America. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say that I support any other world leader. What? I'm American. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Let's be real. But yeah, we're gonna watch one more clip, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my son to sleep, and we're gonna come back live, and we're gonna stream that Candace Owens. Candace Owens did something with the Epstein case, and then we're gonna look at the Comey getting fired. We're gonna look at Comey getting fired, and we're gonna watch that Candace. We're gonna stream that together. You said, boo. I mean, I got a son, bro. I have to put him to sleep. Like it's midnight. Like I gotta go put my child to sleep, bro. I'm sorry, man. But I will come right back. Y'all got to give me like 15 minutes to put them to bed.
News alert. This has been a bad few-week stretch for Jim Comey's daughter. Was just fired by the DOJ. She's known for a couple things. She just lost the Diddy case, of course, and she was Jeffrey Epstein's prosecutor. So the daughter of the former FBI director, James Comey, the veteran federal prosecutor, worked on these cases.
Where does she go from here? Veteran federal prosecutor fired from the DOJ. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure she'll be able to practice law. She'll be able to make it, you know what I'm saying, a lot of money. She'll probably make more money private practicing than doing what she's doing now, honestly.
Maureen Comey is fired. So this is sending tongues a-wagging as the internet personalities and others, and this show has asked questions about what happened with the files, why did we overpromise and underdeliver? But the president has made his opinion on this very clear over the last couple of days. We're going to continue to cover this. And we also have big developments in the Biden cover-up, not exactly a household name, but inside the Beltway. They dubbed him Dr. Jill's work husband. Anthony Bernal appeared today.
Dr. Jill's work husband pleads the fifth. What's going on there?
House Oversight Committee. This is what went down.
Ever advised President Joe Biden to pardon his son?
Yeah, can we get 8 more likes? Let's get to 100 likes right quick. Double tap the screen. You said I'm in. Boo, you support Trump. If you truly support America, I would be against Trump and the oligarchs. Hey, man, when it's time to go to war, it's time to go to war. You know what I'm saying? Like, we on the brink of World War III, and you talking about some shit like that, man. Hey, it is what it is. Call it what you want, man. Shit finna go on, man. Double tap the screen, though. We need to get to 100 likes right quick. We need to get to 100 likes right quick. What's up, Angel? You said some prosecutors become defense attorneys when they get fired. That's what I was thinking. Like, she'll probably go practice privately and make a lot of money. She'll probably, because you got to think, she'll be able to go against the feds. Like, if she was a federal prosecutor for all these years, got this shit on the record, when she turns to private practice, like, yeah, she'll make some damn money.
On the advice of counsel, I respect.
And according to Trump and all the DOJ, it's looking like she was already quote unquote dirty, is what they trying to put it at. She was botching cases for the, you know, whatever reasons. That's what they're trying to make it seem. So if that's the truth, she shouldn't have a problem going to be a defense attorney and making that paper, getting to that real chicken.
To answer the question pursuant to my Fifth Amendment rights under the Constitution. Was President Joe Biden fit to exercise the duties of the president?
You said, hey, you like the stream, should we be prioritizing Israel as we are? I'm America first. It should be America first. We got homeless veterans. We got a drug epidemic. We have inflation that we have to tackle. We got reparations still on the table. We got a lot of shit we need to do here first.
On the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer the question.
Corey World, what it do?
Never instruct you to lie regarding his health at any time, including but not limited in your testimony to Congress today. On the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer the question.
Now, why would Vernal not want to share his brilliant insights and memories of all the great work Joe Biden did? Here with me on the take on this and this latest news about Comey's daughter, Congressman Byron Donalds. Congressman, I know you sat through that deposition today, but first, your reaction to the breaking news. Comey's daughter out.
Hell yeah.
Pam Bondi says, we don't need your services anymore.
Well, it's about time. She hasn't really done that good of a job. And at the end of the day, President Trump wants results from every part of the administration, including the Department of Justice.
You don't think it has anything to do with Epstein?
No, I don't think so.
What's your response to all the, there are a lot of influencers.
He said he doesn't think it has anything to do with Epstein. Do y'all think it has anything to do with Epstein? Put yes in the chat if you think James Comey's daughter getting fired has something to do with Epstein. Press 2 if you do not think it has something to do with Epstein. We are 5 likes away from 100 likes, man. Double tap the screen, shut a live out. That is how you support the channel.
On this show, we've asked for answers about the Epstein file. It looks like they overpromised what was actually in the files. There's not much in the file. Or, as Alan Dershowitz said, there are no files. What do you think about all this?
Look, at the end of the day, I think you got to have transparency in this whole deal. A lot has been made about what
was on the tapes,
what was on the tapes, what was Jeffrey Epstein doing, what happened in the jail. Like, I know Cash Patel, no Dan Bongino, a ton of respect for both of those gentlemen, Pam Bondi as well. I'm skeptical about, whether it was suicide or he killed himself. But I think as more information comes out, I think being transparent with the American people.
He's saying he's skeptical whether he unalived himself or something else too. Okay. We still need 5 likes, man.
Do you think the president will just at some point just say this, just to stop the speculation, put it all out there? But he seems to say people who are put...
Rose, reparations for slavery, reparations for Jim Crow, reparations for redlining, reparations for the Tulsa massacre.
Aren't really supporters anymore, which I think there are a lot of his supporters who just want the answers.
Well, I think potentially, but look, I would say look at it from the president's perspective. He is on a winning streak of delivering.
Yeah,
for the American people, time after time after time again. You want to talk foreign policy, domestic policy, everything in between. He's doing his job. And so I think for everybody in the media circles and in the social media circles to be caught up in Epstein, he's like, wait a minute, but we're stepping on all the great things that we are doing for the American
Right, and I think, look, running the country and governing is different from hosting a cable show or hosting a podcast.
That's right.
It's a different job. And it's not easy. And I think, look, I always think the president usually ends up at the right spot here. So,
what's up, John? What's up, Creed?
this plays out. What do you think of this? What happened with this testimony today by Bernal?
I mean, look, this is ridiculous. You have the right-hand man for Joe Biden, who knows everything. He comes in, pleads the 5th. The doctor came in last week. He pleads the 5th. All this tells me is that we do have a cover-up. This is the greatest political...
Everybody's pleading the 5th is crazy, man. These motherfuckers is dirty right and left, up and down, man. We might need an American party to at least just keep everybody fucking honest, man. Damn.
In presidential history, this is bigger than Watergate, bigger than all that stuff, because you had aides to the president or his family were actually directing policy and signing off on items that are critical to the future of this country, and not the president of the United States.
And they're all lawyering up, Congressman.
Absolutely, they're lawyering. I say, bring them all in.
Great job, but we'll let the people take their own conclusions after watching
No, I don't believe Scottish people should get reparations.
Take the 5th multiple times.
That's right.
Thank you very much, Congressman.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click.
All right, man. That's the end of that clip, man. But no, I don't believe Scottish people should get reparations. But yeah, they are all probably on the list. Y'all double tap the screen and shut a live out, man. We 3 likes away. Yeah, I'm finna go put my son to bed so we can come back and we can actually do a reaction. I want to watch that Candace Owens with y'all, and I want to watch about Trump firing James Comey. I want to watch that with y'all. So, do y'all want to do a panel? Do y'all want to do a panel so I can have other guests on the panel with me? Or do y'all want to do the live where it's kind of split screen, where we watch the video at the bottom and I'm at the top? How do y'all want to do it? Y'all want to do a panel, or do y'all want to do the split screen? Either way it goes, after that live, I'm going to private it. I'm going to put it members only because I'm not going to be able to monetize it. Did anybody get any ads throughout this live? Did anybody get any ads? You say do a panel? Okay, I'll load up through StreamYard. Okay. Leo, you going to join when I do the panel? Yeah, I'll do a panel then. But yeah, I'm gonna put it members only anyway. No ads is crazy, man. Let me see if I got monetization, because I cut the monetization on this motherfucker, man. Say monetization on. Yeah, say monetization on. Damn. Y'all must got YouTube Premium out there, motherfucker, man. You say, is this a panel? No, this is a solo live off of my phone. When I do a panel, I'm gonna stream through my streaming software on my streaming software on my laptop. You said I'm live. Yeah, I'm supposed to. I turned the monetization on. There's supposed to be ads throughout the damn live. Shit. Straight out. It was supposed to be ads throughout this motherfucking live, man. You said you be gonna be taking over Pokemon. Look, y'all, I'm finna go show y'all the podium. I'm finna go get the podium for y'all before I get off of this live. I want y'all to see the podium. So when I say that if y'all go have to turn up for me to come stand behind this podium and do a live, I'm gonna show y'all the podium. Just know when I'm campaigning to make YouTube great again, just know. Yeah, chat. Hold on. Let me put on some damn joggers for y'all. Say my damn knees ashy or something. Alright. Yeah, chat. I'm finna paint this motherfucker and I'm finna wrap it. I'm finna paint this motherfucker. Oh, that bitch a little crooked, ain't it? That bitch a little crooked. I'm gonna paint this motherfucker and I'm gonna have, you know, the little, might put some Zybags on it, campaign, you know what I'm saying, make YouTube great again. But if y'all want me to be up here campaigning like this, man, you know, I might get to sweating like, you know what I mean? What I'm telling y'all, man, this shit look good, though. Wait till I get it painted, man. I stained it, you know what I'm saying? I stained it, look. This woodwork, man, I made this motherfucker, you know, it's a little wobbly and shit because I had to travel with it, but hey, man, put your orders in, you know what I'm saying? Let me put this motherfucker up, man. Yeah, Chad. That was just a little preview, man. We got to 100 likes. A little preview, man. Straight up. You say you got multiple ads during this live puzzles? Hell yeah. We got some ads out this motherfucker now, Chad. But yeah, I built that. Me and my pops actually built that. That's the first project. Like me and my pops, we I help him do stuff. Like I put his driveway together for him. I cut his grass and shit. You know, do things. He's real active though. He does his own shit too. But this was the first project we did together in a long time where it's just like we did it. You know what I'm saying? And we put it together, man. We used the table saw, man. We put that motherfucker together. Used the table saw, little drill. I stained it. We did it together, man. It made me proud, man. Got to fuck with my pops, man. We got to make something. I used to, when I was growing up, Chad, I used to make flower pots. My pops had a homeboy. He was something like my god pops. And we used to all do woodwork and shit. They was teaching me woodwork when I was growing up. So I used to make flower pots like out of almost out of like the post, you know, the post, the fence post, like the extra fence post. Like we would cut those with the table saw and we would put it together in like almost a hexagon shape. And we would layer it like smaller layer, bigger layer, bigger layer, bigger layer. And it would be like 3 or 4 layers and it would be a flower pot. And I would stain it. And I would go to the farmer's market and sell them, or my pops would sell them to people at his work and shit. And that was my hustle. That was my hustle. I would get the wood, scrap wood from, you know, wherever, and people would donate the wood, or my pops would get it and bring it home and shit. We would put those together, and I would sell them for like $60, $80, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But yeah, me and my pops got to do that project. But yeah, I'm finna put my son to sleep, chat, and I'm gonna load up the StreamYard. We can jump in the Discord right quick if y'all want to. Mods, drop the Discord so in case people want to join the Discord, drop the Discord, mods. Appreciate that, Michael. If y'all want to join the Discord, we can hang out in the Discord before I go live. I'm gonna be live in like the next, this 12:29 my time. Y'all drop y'all times in here before y'all leave. I'll be back live before 1. I'll be back live before 1. It won't take that long. He'll go to sleep probably 10 minutes. You said, do I make them with my son? Yeah, I do a lot of things with my son. I am gonna make it with them. My son, the kids, they aren't school age yet. They're about to get ready to go to school, but I have not made any woodwork with my son yet. But we do like paints, we do arts projects. He does the bow and arrow, got his BB gun. You know, I do a lot of shit. We ride the 4-wheelers together, you know, parks. I got twins actually, a son and daughter, so I do it with both of them. But no, I have not gotten them into the woodwork yet. I have not. We go fishing, we do those things, but I have not gotten them into the woodwork yet. You said I'm on work. It's hard for me to listen. I'm on my lunch break now. What's up with Diddy prosecution and Epstein? Can you fill me in on that? Okay, so Diddy's the prosecutor, the Comey lady, she just got fired from the DOJ. She got fired from the DOJ. They're trying to pass the buck. They were blaming Pam Bondi for everything. Now this woman is getting fired. So we knew some heads was gonna have to roll. Bongino said if Pam Bondi wasn't out, he was gonna leave, but he's not left. But they did get this Comey lady out. They're saying the Comey lady is the one that was Epstein's prosecutor, Diddy's prosecutor, and all of that. And they're saying she's quote unquote part of the deep state or part of the problem, and they're getting her ass up out of there. Yeah, bow and arrow, yeah. My kids shoot the bow and arrow on my shoot with them. You say XRP popping again, plug? Let me see what XRP is doing right now. Oh, $3? Hell yeah. It's almost back at all-time high. Yeah, it's almost back at all-time high. Teach my son and daughter how to fight. Yeah, they always fighting. I'm not gonna lie. My son came in there a while ago talking about my daughter hit him in his face. Told him, hey man, you gotta get how you live. Duke it out, man. Told her, hey, you hit somebody, you gotta be ready to take what comes with it. So yeah, they already, you know what I mean, I don't teach them to fight, but you know, they siblings, they get into it. Hey man, I'm just a dad. You said going on up there in Arkansas? Yeah. Yeah, I grew up in Arkansas. But yeah, let me get off of here, chat. I'll be back in like the 20, 30 minutes. Miles, drop the Discord, man. I'll be right back, chat. Appreciate everybody for rocking with me. Thank you to all the new members. Be sure to double tap the screen. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. And be sure to meet me back here in about 30 minutes for the third stream, man. We triple streaming. Appreciate all the super chats. Appreciate the 10 gifted Art of War. Politician Plug popped out for La 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 La. I'm going to bring Politician Plug back for you in a few days, man. Maybe tomorrow, maybe later on. But I got you, La La.